I think, more so than proud, I'm happy with who I am and how I got to this point. I got my undergrad degree at Georgia State University. Since I was already in corporate, I thought I would go back to school and get my MBA. And so my master's is actually in business administration. Yeah, well, it's funny because I really have a thirst for learning now. And so in 2007, after I finished the course in 2006, I went back to school to work on my doctorate degree, and now I'm getting ready to go into a dissertation for my PhD. In 1983, I was in Rome, Georgia, and I was really lost, and I was just getting more engrossed and more engulfed into the street life, if you will. And in 1985, I was incarcerated, and I was given a life sentence, and a light bulb went off as I sat there. I didn't want this for my life. Somehow or another, I want to get my life back. And what's going to happen when I get my life back? How do I get my life back? Where do I want to be? And I didn't want to be in this position anymore. I made up my mind then. Unfortunately, maybe it might have been a tad late, but not too late, but a tad late, that I made up my mind then that I was going to get out and I was going to be successful, and I was going to strive to do more, and I was going to be a good man. So I started reading more, and I started, seeing men who I thought were real. I didn't see anyone who was the epitome of a truly successful man in my arena, if you will. So what I did was start piecing together what I thought was good qualities of good men. My goal was to become like these men, and regardless of what I may have done in the past or who I might have been in the past, that was not going to define me in my future. The first time I ever really just started focusing on that word, and I guess there is an operational definition of integrity, but sometimes you have to give it your life and give it your meaning so it has meaning. And so when I started looking at integrity, it was doing the right things the right way. So that was something that really stood out to me, is doing the right things the right way. So I didn't take the by any means necessary approach to just to get ahead in life. I didn't go out. I don't want to go out here and rob and steal. I don't want to go out here and lie and cheat. I want to go out here and work hard and make positive strides and be an example for someone else. So when I start looking at integrity, I start saying, I start having to weigh the pros and cons of my actions. And so a person who has integrity, they have to see that. They have to be able to weigh, is this right? I know this is my objective, but is this the right way to do it? When I was younger, of course, I was, if you will, out in the world, hanging in the streets, and people really kind of looked to me and looked up to me. I feel I still have respect of these people because of these, I feel, the essentials that I exhibit even at a younger age. I have leadership experience. I've also worked with a campaign for a presidential candidate in 2004, in which I had to I supervised volunteer and paid staff, and we were very successful in our objectives and our goals. And also with a local union in my area, I worked with them, and I had probably 2,400 people that I was over, and 65 people that I directly, somewhat, if you call it, supervised, who were my shop stewards, who did my recruiting for other members. So in order for them to be able to do that, they have to trust and have to have buy-in with you. 7 characteristics are vital for any leader to have to gain buy-in from any person that they are leading.
Bye.